Like the attention, girl, I know you. But you're everything I want in life. We're fighting danger like kung fu. The love I feel is deep inside. The others don't matter. It's honestly us against the world. We're the perfect team. You're my dream, and I just want it. Can you see myself? Can you see myself? Can you see myself?
Hi there guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm basically doing an unboxing first impressions kind of video on the Revolution Flawless Matte Foundation eyeshadow palette, as well as the Wet n Wild Mega Slicks Balm Stain. Okay, the whole video is my entire routine of doing my face from beginning to end, but I'm really focusing on those two products because those are my first impressions and what I think of them. If you like what you see, then please hit that like button. I'd love to know that you like it if you do. And then also you're welcome to follow me on Instagram and on Facebook. Yeah, that's pretty much the only other two places that I'm active. Okay, much more active on Instagram though, so if you want to go ahead and follow me there, give that a follow. Yeah, but if you want to see how these products applied, my first impressions, my thoughts, my views on them, then continue watching. Okay, so I've already washed my face, applied my brightener and my daily moisturizing complex. Now I'm going to go ahead with the primer from Envy. This is my absolute favorite primer. It really just makes the foundation last all day. Yeah. I'm going to use my fingers to smear this in. It's great. Okay, so I've got this thing going on with my camera, so I apologize if it happens every now and then. And when I put my hands in front of my face, it moves me around quickly, it makes the lighting on my face get really washed out. So please just bear with me on that. I'm still trying to figure out this phone and how this camera works. And this is where I'm going to do the contouring now. I like to just spray a little bit under the cheekbones, some on the forehead. Let's do 3 dots. And then from there, what I like to do is take my flat compacted brush, dipping it in the foundation that I've already sprayed, and then trying to get the contouring just above the lip line, because this gives the lips a bit more of a fuller look. And I'll just take the rest. I like to use the back of the beauty blender for the lip area. We can go ahead with the bigger one again. Try and use the tip of it. Remember to start off gently and then build up the pressure. Ah, my hair. That's why I usually wear Alice bands. Great. And then the forehead, just the back of the beauty blender where there's no foundation, just to go ahead and blend it out a bit better. You really want to try to get that foundation into the hairline so it doesn't just look like it's been stuck on your face. Contouring, done. Okay, so the Minnesota eyebrow powder and the Benefit Brows eyeshadow brush and spoolie. Okay, so I use the darker color just to line the bottom of the brow. And then just for the inside of the brows, generally I like to use the Precisely My Brow Pencil from Benefit Brows. I really find that this gives a clean look to fine lines that you're trying to draw or achieve. So not that line. I always feel more comfortable doing this eyebrow than with this one on the inner corners, because I feel like I've got to really like stretch my arm across my face to get the brow pencil really where I want it. Which is a bit of an ick. Now that the brows are done, so this is how the packaging comes for the Revolution Flawless Matte. Okay, so I'm just going to open it. Probably shouldn't be using my teeth, but too late, she cried. Okay, so this is the box. It's quite posh. They've made the box actually matte even. Alright, okay, so there's 32 ultra professional eyeshadows inside the box. So I'm going to go ahead and open it. I've been dying to use this product since I bought it 2 days ago. It's been tough holding back. Okay, so it's quite posh as well. They go and put it in plastic as well. It's supposed to prevent it from scratching inside the box, which is amazing. Okay, so this is what. So I just wipe my grubby fingers on the box. This is what it looks like. And on the inside, they've given you. Personally, I don't like it when this happens. I prefer it when they actually write it on the thing, on the actual palette. But anyway, so this is the matte colors. You can clearly see they're matte because the box is shining and the colors are not. Okay, so I'm just having a look at these colors. I'm trying to see which ones are really speaking to me today. I feel like I often do nude videos, so I think I should go ahead with like a denim kind of look. Those colors are really speaking to me out loud now. But first, what I want to do with one of the bigger brushes, so I want to go with a transition shade. I think I'll go ahead with this one over here. As my transition shade, I will use this color over here. Okay, it's difficult for me to see if anything's in it. Oh, okay, then it's going on now. Because the tips of this brush are very pale, to see the product on the color of the product on the. Okay, now I'm seeing it. Okay. Alright, so I just want to cover the whole lid and under the brow with the transition shade, the base shade. Okay. Great. Alright, next up. I feel like I want to use this as a proper transition shade now. Let me show you a bit closer. This one over here, just above the blue. I think that'll look quite good. Okay. It's like a nice grey tone. Very nice. And I'm holding the brush towards the end because I don't want it to go on too hard. Honestly, I'm so looking forward to when I can get some proper posh brushes. These ones are great and everything, but I feel like I can step this up a notch with my brushes. Now with a bit of a smaller brush, I'm not even sure what this brush is called. It's very bizarre shape. So I'm just going to try with this brush to go in with the lighter shade of the blue. And I really want to just focus on the outer corners again. And then just hopefully blend it on into towards the inner corner of the eye. Okay, with the crease brush, what I want to do is darker color over here. I must say I like these colors very much. Personally, I feel like they could have gone with more different shades in the actual palette. Like, there's a whole lot of pinky tones in here. And I feel like they could have even put some darker pinker tones in. But it's fine. I've got the Flawless 4 foundation. Flawless 4 palette. So that's got a lot more pinks in. But yeah, I think if someone's just buying one palette, that it could have done with a couple more darker colors in it. Okay, so now what I want to actually try is take this lighter blue again and put it with a blending brush towards the inner corner but above the eyelid. I think sometimes I tend to forget about this area of the eye, so as I'm saying, I just want to try that now and see what happens. Just blend it into the outer corners of the eye again. Great. This one again, to use this color over here just on my brow bone. Okay. Alright. Now I feel like the finishing touch is always under the eye. Oh, this brush is dirty at the end. Under the eye here. So I'm going to transition the same colors that I used on my eyelid. Yeah, so I'm going to start off first with the lighter color towards the inner corner of the eye. And I'm using a flatter but fatter brush. Okay, so let's see how this goes. Get that in the inner corner and under the eye, into the lash line. Great. I'm looking forward to the Imagination and the Kisu palettes to come to South Africa. That's like waiting with bated breath. Okay, so this one, now I'm going to go with the darker color towards the outer corner of the eye. And just bring it up into the outer corner of the eye. Just going to go a little bit more boldly up here. sometimes you just gotta play with the makeup to see what'll work best. And there it is. Okay. One more time with the blending brush, just over the whole lot. Above the lash line here. What I thought I'd do is take my winged liner brush and use it on the dark color over here to try and achieve a bit of a wing. I don't want too much of a wing, so just slightly out, angle it up just ever so slightly. Okay, before I put the lashes on, I want to take this Essence Waterproof Multi-Effect Mascara, All Eyes on Me. And I just want to And the reason why we do this first before putting the lashes on, so that the lashes can look like they are actually part of the false lashes, because you want it to look as natural as possible. And now what I like to do is I take one lash and I cut it in half. Let me know if you want me to do a tutorial on that sometime, on how to achieve that. But this is basically, that's a bit of a brown lash, but that's okay. This is half a lash, okay? And you can see I use my lashes forever, like forever. Okay. And it'll just fit perfectly on the edge of the eye, because I personally don't like the I like half an eye lash on the outside of the eye, because then I feel that looks like it's more natural. Okay, it doesn't look like you're trying too hard. Alright, just finding my tweezer, because you need a tweezer to do this. Okay, and over here I have got the, I think this is the Kiss. It doesn't have the brand on, but this is the Kiss Adhesive Strip Lash Adhesive. Okay, and I really like this one because it dries clear. It goes on white, but it dries clear. And yeah, I don't like it when it dries a color. Even if it dries black, I don't like that. So what we're going to do is just put on the back of the eyelash. Oh. A little bit spastic trying to do this in front of the camera. My camera's quite high up on my thing. Okay, and then on top of the lash. Okay. So now you can just give it like a minute to get tacky. It's really important that it gets tacky, because if you will try to work with it if you've just put it on, it's very difficult to work with, and you find it just goes everywhere, it makes a mess, and it's just not pleasing. Okay. Give that a good minute. I actually think it's ready to use now, so take my little mirror. And there you have it, one lash on, and you can see it looks so nice and natural. It doesn't look like I've got this huge fake thing on my eye. It's just a beautiful feathered eyelash going out. I love it. And then also when I do it, I hold the mirror just under the eye, because then I can really see what's going on top. because what I used to do is just try and do it in front of the mirror like this, and it would end up being lifted up on the side, and it just looked, was tragic. So now, thanks to Roxette Research, she's given me some great tips. And there they are. Beautiful lashes on. Okay, now because the lash color I went with was brown, and then take my mascara again and go on over it. And then of course with the eyelash curler, because these lashes are a bit flat. Ooh. I'm going to take my wing eyeliner brush again, and I'm just going to use the Essence Smoky Eyes set just to place on the lash line. So here, on the lash line, above the lash that I just put on, just so it can look a little bit more blended, and try to hide the strip a bit. What I want to do is take my blusher, and I'm using the Beauty Treats Face Powder Contour Collection. So I really would love to have beautiful, okay, so I'm just going to go and take this color over here for my blush. I just want to go and put it on the apples on my cheeks. I don't really have apples on my cheeks as such, because I don't know, my face just isn't shaped like that. But we'll try fine. And you don't have to feel bad if you don't have like certain brushes and that. Like, I don't have certain brushes. I'm waiting to get some, but you can just use whatever you've got, you know. I mean, at the end of the day it will do the same job. It's just doesn't look as professional, I suppose. Okay, so I'm going to take the Wet n Wild Megaglo highlighting powder. Just going to brush my, this is my crease brush now, okay. I just want to put it on the tip of the nose. And along the length of the nose. I also just want to put some under the eyebrow, on the brow bone. Above the brow, just a little bit. And then above the cheeks here. Okay. What I do here is I just use the side of the brush and brush it along like that. So pretty. So I also got this Mega Stick Balm stain again. I have it in this lighter color that I did one of my other videos with it, but now this color is called Red-ioactive. Okay, try to open this thing. Fine. Okay, very nice color. I'll just do a quick swatch of it for you. You can see what it looks like. quite nice because it's like a balm, so it's got a bit of a hydrating kind of feeling. And then this color is really nice. It's, for me, it's like the perfect summer kind of color. That's why I thought I have to get it. And I think this was, yeah, this was on special at Clicks for 30 Rand. Wow, it's actually quite bright. I wasn't expecting that, but anyway. Okay guys, that is like proper bright. I wasn't wanting to go with such a bright kind of color over. Let me see if I can just tone it down a bit with this essence. Oh, it's so old, I don't even know if there's any left in here. We'll try. It's got a bit of a shimmer, this gloss. It's a nice nude kind of color. Oh yeah. That's, look, it's still bright, but that looks a lot better. Alright, so okay, so in general, what I really liked about the products is how the Flawless matte foundation, the colors are super matte, which is great. They applied on very nicely. They're very nicely pigmented. The only thing is that I wish they could have added in darker tones of the pinks and the browns. That would have been amazing. Yeah, and hopefully Revolution will bring out like matte colors and yellows and greens so that we can really start playing with different kinds of shades. And then the Balm stain, amazing. It goes on so smoothly. That is my, this is going to be my go-to. And I know it's bright, I get that, but I really love the color. Like, me and a bright lip, pink lip, not so crazy about red lip, but this kind of color I love. Alright, so that is basically my first impressions video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please click the like button and don't forget to subscribe. What on earth was that? I think a bird just crashed into my washing line. Shame. Okay, so yeah, so subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the notification bell. You can follow me on Instagram, on Facebook. And then, yeah, hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.